I started my day at 6 a.m. with Rachel for Unite in the Light. Apple and blueberry porridge just before I go to the gym. Whoa. Here I am on the way to the gym. I've been trying to put it off. In fact, I have been putting it off for ages. But today I was like, no, I'm not putting it off anymore. Let's go do this. What a workout. Feeling good. Not everything can be love and light. We have to go through the darkness. Welcome in the darkness and give it a hug. For in the darkness is where we need the most love. My beautiful friend Sarah has given me some really lovely shoes. I love them. So now I'm preparing for some training for my stop smoking service. See how this goes. Chapter 4. Your vibes speak louder than your words. Whatever vibe you are on, whether you're on a high vibe, you give that out to the universe and you're going to get a high vibe back. If you're on a low vibe and you give that out to the universe, you're going to get a low vibe back. It all depends on what you're vibing at. So guys, let's go for a higher vibe. Raise the roof, because you will soon notice that the higher vibe is going to come back to you, which is in turn going to bring you much more joy and happiness into your life. When we're on a low vibe, we're always quite tired and frustrated and full of resentment or jealousy. But high vibe is all about joy and happiness and achievement and excelling. Why wouldn't you want to be on a high vibe, right? Chapter 4 talks to you about a Kundalini meditation. A Kundalini is a really powerful meditation because it gets you to the source of the universe energy quicker than any other meditations. Now, the one in chapter 4 does get you go through a mantra. It uses a mantra and you use certain movements with your hands as you go through the meditation. This meditation gets you to chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, touching each tip of your fingers with each tip of your thumb for every different chant that you do. So Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And you repeat this process over and over again. You say it loudly a few times and you whisper it a few times, but you keep repeating this process for 12 minutes. This meditation is designed to balance out your emotions, your body, and your mind. And the more you do this meditation, you will notice a stronger balance in these areas. It reduces stress. And it enhances the activity on the side of the brain that supports memory. It's a really powerful meditation. I recommend you get the book and then you will receive the free resources, which allows you to follow a meditation within the free resource section. Thank you so much, Gabby, for including these meditations, because it's really, really helpful to sit there and listen exactly how to do these meditations so that you can benefit from them the most. An important lesson in this chapter is setting intentions for yourself, because your intentions create your reality. So if, for example, you intend to get more fit for summer, let's say, even though we're coming into winter, let's just say you want to get more fit for summer, right? You just say, I want to lose weight, but you don't set any intentions, you just state what you want to do. Set the intention, I will go to the gym and train 3 times a week, because then you have your goal, but you have an intention that's going to help you work towards your goal, which in turn is going to make your goal more achievable and feel more better when you are achieving those things throughout the week. When you stay committed to your intentions, the universe starts to work and support with you, because you're committed, you're determined, you're consistent, you're keeping in line with those intentions that you have set. Now, your intentions are creating your reality, so you must keep doing them to create the reality that you want. Energy goes where your intention flows. What you put out is what you receive. So if you're working towards this positive lifestyle, a much healthier lifestyle, make sure that you're setting positive intentions that are going to lead you towards the goals that you want to achieve. And make sure that you're putting out high vibe energy. Don't be sitting there thinking that you're going to change your life from a low vibe energy. Absolutely, it can start there, but you need to make the intention to change your low vibe energy to a high vibe energy so that you can move in the best ability that you can. Chapter 4 also discusses bringing more joy to your life, looking at your areas and deciding, how can I bring more joy? What can I do that can bring more joy to my days? So even if it's the most simplest thing of singing in the shower or dancing around the kitchen or going for a lovely walk, it can be the most smallest of things, the most simplest, can't say that word. How can you bring joy to your life in situations that might not be so joyful? Like, for example, yesterday when I shared about sock brothers. Nobody likes having to pair hundreds of socks all the time, and we've made a fun game out of it. We call them sock brothers, so we pair them up and then we throw them into the drawer. This thing makes it more game, more fun. It makes that mundane, everyday, boring task fun and interactive. And that brings us joy. We all giggle, we score points, and it's just a feel-good thing to do. So finding different areas in your life that you can enhance your joy is so important, because each and every day has a little beauty of joy embedded within it. I must admit, with this meditation, it is a meditation that I personally will need to practice a fair few amount of times. My memory isn't always that great, so remembering what order to say the Tanama in, I actually even think I might have got it wrong then, is something that I need to practice. I need to say it again and again in order to remember the order, and then I can sit down for the 12 minutes and do the 2 minutes of saying it out loud and do the 2 minutes of saying it in silence. Now, I have tried this meditation, but as I say, I do generally myself need to practice this so that I can remember it. And that's okay. And I'm ready to do that. This is a practice that I'm probably going to do every single day for 1 week, in hopes that I will, by the end of the week, know exactly the order and how to do it. And then once I do, I will then begin to feel the full benefits of the meditation. Guys, we're human. Sometimes these things take practice. We can't expect ourselves to be able to sit down and immediately do something that we've been advised to do. It does take practice and it does take consistency so that you are able to get better at it and that you are able to feel the true benefits of exactly what this Kundalini meditation does. If any of you watching now have ever tried any type of Kundalini meditation, I would love to hear more about it. You can put some information in the comments below and I'd really appreciate your interaction. I'm always up for learning new stuff and I would really like to talk to you about it. Thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to developing this practice a little bit more so that I can really start to see the benefits. When you speak positive and empowering words, that can really help towards putting you in a high vibration. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel more positive and happy. When you're speaking yourself down and saying things like, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or it's frustrating, it really puts you in that exhausted, fed up, I've had enough mindset. So I'll give you an example. I went to work one day in a really positive mood. I was like, right, I'm going to face today and all of its challenges and I'm going to get things done. With that mindset, staying through, I had a really successful day. I've also done the opposite and I've gone to work in a bad mood. I've walked in, I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, I'm just generally not having a good day. I'm telling myself I don't want to be here, I just want to go home. Well, guess what happened? Throughout that day, I was watching the clock. I was seeing how long until it was home time. The day dragged, it felt awful, and I in turn just generally felt like this can really have a massive impact. The things that you're saying to yourself really does change the way that you are in any given situation. So guys, just make sure that when you're talking to yourself throughout the day, that you're using positive and empowering words, because it's going to make you have a much better day. Try it out. Say tomorrow, set yourself the intention to speak to yourself with more positivity and see how that changes your day. My co-own decided to help me prepare for dinner today. We're chopping potatoes and carrots, and we'll be doing broccoli to serve up with some mash and a toad in the hole. Yummy. I then had to get on with a very important job of hoovering the carpet. The boys have asked me to come upstairs to see something that they have made.
Club. Can I have your ticket, please? It's £25,000.
Ticket!
Boring old club.
Boring old club. Okay.
Wait for the beat drop!
What a great surprise. We had such a good time partying away in the bedroom this evening. To finish the day, we sat down to read.
Large bridge.
I put the boys to bed. Now it's time for me to sit down and prepare for my next Valley Park Radio episode.